Have you ever wondered if dogs can get colds, just like humans? Well, today, we're going to explore the world of canine colds, and we'll cover everything you need to know in a simple and easy-to-understand way. Can dogs get colds? The answer is yes, but it's a bit different from the colds that we humans get. Dogs have their very own set of cold viruses, which are not the same as the ones that make us sneeze and cough. These dog-specific cold viruses can cause symptoms like sneezing, coughing, and a runny nose. While most of the time these colds are not too serious, they can sometimes lead to more severe problems like pneumonia. Now let's talk about recognizing the signs of a canine cold. Imagine your dog starts sneezing a lot, has a runny nose, or seems more tired than usual. These could be signs that your furry friend has caught a cold. But wait, how do you tell if it's just a cold or something more serious? Well, here's a tip. Pay close attention to your dog's behavior. If they start acting very different from their usual self, it might be a sign that something's not right. You see, dogs can't talk to us like we talk to each other, so they communicate through their actions. Understanding these actions can help you figure out when your dog needs help. Now let's move on to taking care of your dog when they have a cold. The first step is to create a cozy and quiet place for your dog to rest. Just like when we're sick, dogs need a comfortable spot to recover. Adding soft bedding can make their rest even better. But what if your dog has a fever? Fevers can make them feel even more uncomfortable. To check if your dog has a fever, you can use a special dog thermometer. If their fever is over 103 degrees Fahrenheit, it's time to call the vet. In the meantime, make sure they drink enough water to stay hydrated. Oh, and here's a little trick to help with hydration. Try offering them some cool, low-sodium chicken or bone broth. Dogs usually find it quite tasty, and it can provide them with important electrolytes. If your dog refuses water for more than 12 hours, it might be necessary to visit the vet for intravenous fluids. Properly managing fever and hydration is essential to prevent any dangerous complications. But what if your dog's cold doesn't get better with rest and hydration? Well, that's when it's time to consult a veterinarian. If the symptoms worsen or if your dog has a persistent fever, it's essential to seek professional advice. Your vet might prescribe medications like antibiotics or cough suppressants to help your dog recover. Now let's talk about how to prevent colds in dogs. Just like we take steps to avoid getting sick, there are things you can do to protect your furry friend. One key aspect is making sure your dog gets proper nutrition and exercise. Good nutrition and regular exercise support your dog's overall health and immune system. This helps their body fight off potential cold viruses. So, make sure you're feeding them high-quality dog food and giving them plenty of opportunities to stay active. Also, consider your dog's living conditions. If your dog spends a lot of time outdoors, ensure they have a warm and cozy shelter during cold months. On the other hand, in hot weather, provide shade, cool resting spots, and plenty of water to prevent overheating. And don't forget to dry them thoroughly after swimming or bathing to avoid chilling or respiratory issues. Now let's talk about something important, preventing the spread of illness in places where dogs gather, like dog parks and kennels. You see, these places can be fun for our furry friends, but they can also be hot spots for disease transmission. To minimize the risks, some dog parks require proof of routine veterinary care and core vaccines for membership. It's a good idea to avoid peak attendance times when possible. If you have a new or sick dog, it's essential to keep them away from other dogs to prevent the spread of illness. While socialization is great for dogs, keeping a watchful eye on contagion exposure is crucial to promoting their health. Now, let's talk about related health risks. Although colds themselves are usually not too serious, they can sometimes lead to more severe problems or be confused with other illnesses. One such illness is kennel cough. It's a contagious upper respiratory infection that dogs can contract from crowded and high-risk environments like shelters and boarding facilities. Dogs with kennel cough often have a deep, honking cough that can end with gagging or even vomiting. It's essential to keep an eye out for this, especially if your dog has been in a high-risk environment. Another related illness is canine influenza, which is quite similar to human influenza. It can spread quickly where dogs congregate, and it often comes with symptoms like fever, lethargy, appetite loss, and coughing. Isolation of sick dogs until they fully recover is crucial to prevent contagion. Now there's one more thing to be aware of: pneumonia. This is a more severe condition that can develop as a result of untreated upper respiratory infections like colds or kennel cough. Symptoms of pneumonia in dogs include labored breathing, chronic hacking coughs, and low energy. If you notice these signs, it's essential to seek veterinary help. They can perform X-rays to confirm the condition and provide the necessary treatment, which may include antibiotics, cough and fever medications, intravenous fluids, and oxygen. Allergies can sometimes mimic cold symptoms in dogs. Inhalant allergies to things like pollen or dust can make dogs sneeze and have nasal inflammation. However, if you notice that these symptoms come and go with seasons or are associated with specific allergens, it's more likely to be an allergy rather than an infection. Your vet can help determine the cause and recommend the right treatment. Also, keep an eye out for issues with your dog's airways. Some dogs may have narrowed airways due to birth defects, trauma, or tissue damage, which can mimic cold symptoms when they struggle to breathe. It's essential to identify the root cause to provide the right treatment. Now here's a rare but very serious disease called canine distemper. It starts with coughing but can lead to various life-threatening problems affecting the gastrointestinal, respiratory, brain, and skin systems. Early signs of distemper may include lethargy, eye discharge, and a high fever. If you notice these symptoms, it's crucial to consult your vet. Distemper can be confirmed through blood tests, but the best way to protect your dog is through vaccination. Last but not least, parasites like heartworms and lungworms can affect a dog's respiratory function. These worms can infiltrate the heart and lungs, causing symptoms like coughing, exercise intolerance, and breathing distress. Preventative medications and regular testing are essential to catch and treat these parasites before they become a significant problem. Now, let's talk about holistic and alternative care for canine colds. In addition to conventional medical care from veterinarians, some natural remedies and holistic approaches may provide additional support for dogs fighting colds. Certain natural supplements like echinacea, astragalus, and oregano contain plant compounds with antibacterial effects. While the evidence is limited, they may help your dog's immune system fight off the cold. Elderberry supplements and honey can also provide some relief from symptoms like coughing. But remember, always consult your vet before trying any natural products for your dog. They can guide you on the appropriate types, dosages, and potential side effects. Now let's talk about holistic veterinary medicine. Holistic veterinarians integrate complementary modalities like acupuncture, therapeutic diets, herbal formulas, homeopathy, and nutraceuticals, while retaining conventional medical knowledge. They focus on nurturing the body's innate capacity to heal while alleviating symptoms. Holistic care is personalized for each dog's unique needs, considering medical necessity and owner preferences. Dogs often exhibit behavioral changes when they're sick. Just like when we don't feel well, they may act differently. They might become less active, hide more, lose interest in their favorite activities, or have changes in their eating and drinking habits. Recognizing these changes is important, as it helps you understand when your dog needs help. To support your dog's mental well-being during sickness, consider creating a comfortable and calming environment. Provide a cozy bed, stay nearby to offer companionship, play soft music, give gentle massages, offer familiar toys, and tempt their appetite with favorite treats. Meeting their mental health needs ensures a more complete and comfortable recovery. Now, let's talk about public health and canine illnesses. While taking care of your sick dog is essential, it's also crucial to think about the health of your community. Zoonotic diseases are illnesses that can transfer between animals and humans. While most common canine illnesses pose low risks to us, some people with weakened immune systems may be more vulnerable. To prevent disease spread, isolate sick dogs while they're contagious, clean up sneezes, coughs, and discharges promptly, and practice good hand hygiene. Responsible pet ownership goes hand in hand with community health. Proper training, containment, and cleanup are essential when you're out and about with your dog. Keeping vaccinations up to date is crucial for preventing the spread of disease. Licensing and identification tags can help reunite lost pets with their owners. Choosing a pet that matches your household's activity level and temperament is also important. Overall, being a thoughtful and responsible pet owner contributes to both individual and collective well-being. So, there you have it, dog lovers. A comprehensive guide to canine colds and related health topics. From recognizing the signs to providing proper care, preventing illnesses, and considering public health, we've covered it all. Thanks for joining us today, and remember to keep your furry friends happy and healthy. Subscribe for more valuable pet care tips and information.